Welcome to another exciting episode of Bant and Rant. I am your host for today. I am Techua, and today the topic is a very interesting one. We are come to discuss the influencer culture. So if you see with me here, I have two influencers and a content creator here with me. So I'll allow them introduce themselves, and then we'll go ahead. We have
Ginger.
Hello, Ginger. How you
Hi,
doing?
I'm good.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
And
I'm Kwadwo Sheldon. I create content.
hello, Sheldon. And
I'm 230.
230 on Twitter, if you guys know him.
Everywhere actually.
Okay, everywhere. So
They know him for some other name. I want
I know.
Also branding. No. Branding.
Yeah, no Sukani.
Okay.
The first camera.
230, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so I believe we have like categories of influencers. We have lifestyle influencers, we have brand influencers, we have like etc. etc. So I would like you to introduce yourself and then what kind of influencer you are.
Literally now I'm into content creation. So what kind of content creator? And I just wanted to say, well, maybe I'm also part because I do music content, I do food content, I create lifestyle contents too. Now I'm coming to add fashion. So
Hey.
Clear road.
Ginger, what category would you place yourself?
Yeah, so I do mostly lifestyle influencing and brand influencing. Yeah.
Okay. So even though you're not an influencer, but you influence for brands too. We've seen you influence for brands, right? So you say you're a
So
brand.
I'm an influencer now.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean you before
Wait.
research,
Your
you said
introduction was
but you said
Listen, you
yourself
brought
that
yourself.
you said yourself that you're not an influencer. I didn't say.
Yeah,
you said
but am I
yourself.
now an influencer?
I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you.
So
We've
you
seen
want-
you influence for brands before. So
Okay.
would you say you're a brand influencer?
Oh. Nah, I'm just Kwadwo Sheldon. People trust me, so they give me their things to sell for them.
Okay. So to the question, who is an influencer?
Are you asking me?
Ginger.
Okay.
Who would you say? Who would you say an influencer is?
So I feel like, in my opinion, an influencer is somebody who is like, for lack of a better way, like influencing people to do something. Like because of said person, other people would want to go somewhere, purchase some products or something like that. If you are able to make people do something because you have done it, that to me is an influencer.
Okay, 230.
Well, I feel someone who has built credibility brand and someone who can persuade people to do certain things or in a particular field. Maybe we have music influencers, someone who can literally post something for you to go listen to someone's music, not because you like the person, but because a particular person has said it. So you would certainly go listen. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I feel someone who has power over people to push them to do something.
Okay, okay, makes sense. Sheldon.
All right, let me read this to you. This is from Social Baker. An influencer is a person who has a large and engaged social media following and can influence the opinions, behavior, and purchase decisions of their followers.
Yeah.
Now, this one is from Webster Dictionary. Say, a person who inspires or guides the actions of others. A person who is able to generate interest in something, such as consumer product, by posting about it on social media.
Okay. So are you an influencer?
Me, I'm too big for that word.
Sometimes I would say I disagree with him.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
Because there are categories of influencers.
Yeah.
Macro, micro. I think Mega, he has more than 1 million followers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So he falls into a category. Do you understand? So
Which category is that?
I think you're a mega influencer.
Okay.
Okay,
alright.
so he's still an influencer.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. Now I am an influencer for this conversation because I would like to, say a lot of things here. So I am an influencer. Yes.
Okay.
I influence people. So yes, I am.
Okay, so what factors would you say one would look at to say that this person is an influencer, this person is an influencer? Like, because I know if you have numbers on social media, you are considered an influencer because you have a large following. Is that really important when it comes to the influencer culture?
It depends, right? So I feel like for a brand, if a brand is trying to work with an influencer, it depends on what the brand is looking for. If you are looking for reach, then you need more followers. That's what you need. You need someone who has more followers. But if you are looking to sell a certain lifestyle, you want people to think of the brand and think of like, oh, these cool people even use this thing. So it's not about the number of people seeing it, but it's just associating the brand with like such a person so that it would make people also want to be associated with it. So it depends on what the brand is looking for. So I don't think number is important, yes, because obviously some people have to see it, a number of people have to see it, but it's not a major thing because we've seen sometimes you have like 100 followers, you post something and it goes viral. Do you understand? So the numbers is not that important. Some people today have numbers. That's why people complain, oh, I gave my things to this big influencer and nobody bought it. So it's not always about the numbers.
So you say it's much more about the content you put out?
Definitely the content is very important. And yeah, the content is very important because if the content is good, it will go far, regardless of the amount of followers.
I think I have an opinion on what she's saying. I feel like when you say a brand approached an influencer and then I gave this person this and it didn't go. Probably the brand refused to get the right person for the job.
It's not about refuse to.
You see, I can be an influencer. Yes, I'm an influencer. I have the numbers. But if you give me something like, sorry to say, Mbatong to advertise for you, I don't think it will go.
No, so obviously, maybe because you're not a woman, but the thing is, right? I have seen.
So it doesn't change the fact that I'm an influencer.
No, it doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. Obviously, you need to, as a brand, that's why you need to like contact an agency or a third party to like link you to the right influencer for the right product.
Wait, I'm coming. So if a brand comes to you with what is the name of that product that you said?
Girls' tone.
Like a panty, like lingerie.
Do you open let's say your Twitter, do you know your metrics when it comes to like demographics?
Yes.
Let's say gender and everything.
I know everything.
So as an influencer, if a brand comes to you that you 230, I want you to sell tongue for me, and you know that you have like 90% or 70 or 80% of your audience being men, and you know that tongue is like a feminine product, for lack of better word, and you accept it and you put it on your platform and there is no conversion rate or return on investment, do you say you have influence or you have not?
I have not.
Okay, so then the element of influence is missing. So then you have not influenced.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's from you.
It depends on it depends on what they come to you for. If they come to you and they say, okay, we want, everybody comes to you with different reasons why they want to embark on a campaign. Some they want exposure, some they want reach, some they want sign-ups and things, you understand? So they come to you, they say they want, let's say, visibility for the tongue.
Yeah.
You can just put it out there, then your millions of followers will see it.
Yes.
Whether there is conversion or return on investment, it is not your problem.
Yes.
But then when they come to you with specifics like, yo, we want you to put this thing out there, at the end of the day, we expect, let's say, 700 pieces of our tongues to be out. And you take it knowing your numbers, you have like different demographics, age, everything, then you put it out there and it does not reflect. At the end of the day, have you influenced?
No. But then here lies the case where the space we find ourselves in. I don't think everyone, just like you asked, I know my metrics. I know, probably because I have a background in some of these things. I schooled at GIJ, I don't know, and I studied a bit of social media as a whole.
No, but as an influencer, you should know your metrics.
Yeah, so if you don't know your metrics, you see,
then
the embodiment, you being called as an influencer,
yes,
you should have all of it.
It comes with a lot of work.
Yes.
That is why a lot of people on Twitter always try to move to Twitter influencers, because somebody would come on Twitter, start doing agenda, all these things, garner about, let's say, 100,000 followers, and all of a sudden he's an influencer. He doesn't understand the dynamics of the game. He doesn't even, there is no like niche influencer. It's just numbers and there are some times that you see brands engage some of the Twitter people about a certain product and the hashtag, because they want the hashtag to climb on the Twitter trend list. The product is tea. You see somebody posting about someone holding a drought. Just because that would garner a lot of engagement, and that will prepare you to. Is that influencer marketing?
No. It is not influencer marketing, but it doesn't take out the fact that the person, yes, but then the person just doesn't know.
I feel like no.
The fact that you have numbers doesn't mean say you the influencer.
That's what I meant by we
just
told
sat
the
here
way
and said you have put in a lot of work. You have understudied the game. You are diversifying. You are not only just tweeting hashtags. You are creating content. You are swaying. You are doing lifestyle, food, everything. You understand metrics. You know what is reach. You know what is engagement. You know what your engagement rate is. You sit in a room and you make informed decisions based on the data you have.
Exactly.
Somebody is just tweeting a hashtag. The person is categorized as an influencer. You are categorized as an influencer. Don't you think there is a disparity and a dichotomy?
Yeah.
And that is why they are
No, I don't want to hear anything like micro. You are not.
Can you let him talk, please?
That is
let him talk.
Someone is a micro influencer. Literally.
No.
you are not.
Honestly, hold on.
You just have followers.
Yeah. The honest truth is.
No. You just have
it's
followers.
true.
Let's
It's
be
true.
serious.
I also disagree.
Continue.
Well, yeah, you say your
Yes,
part.
I also disagree. I disagree on so many levels. Why? Because if a macro influencer, let's say a micro influencer has around 10k followers and doesn't really know, just like, let me use myself. When I got to 10k followers, I literally didn't know so many things about influencing. Do you understand? But someone who was already inside the game knew that, okay, I can do this, I can do that. But me, myself, I didn't know. Do you understand? So it doesn't change the fact that I'm a micro influencer who doesn't really know my way, but it changes the fact that I don't know much about the work I'm doing.
No, but didn't you learn?
Yeah.
You have to. I feel like to be an influencer, you need to have the skill and know the business.
Yeah.
Else, you are just somebody with followers.
Make I say something. You realize the time they were moving, someone came to drag influencers, and some guy came to tweet that, have we ever seen a guy that was intelligent back in university or high school becoming an influencer? Did you see that tweet?
Yeah.
Where they basically said influencers are dumb people. That is what the guy said. Do you know why?
I didn't see.
No, there was a tweet like that. The
yeah.
day they started dragging Twitter people about what was the topic? It was something that people are not doing.
Yes, they said
They said people should talk about something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
it was
the
data. Someone came to actually assert on the platform that they have never seen someone who is intelligent doing influencer marketing. Do you know why? Because of some of the people tweeting draws, tweeting panties, tweeting all these things. Just bro, the fact that you have 1 million impressions on a tweet that you tweeted about, let's say, some random
it
doesn't make you an influencer.
Yeah.
Agreed. You see, you build community, trusted community,
Yeah.
and then
Agreed.
influencing.
Yes.
Where you can have 10 followers, but you build so much authority in a space that when you say they should come and buy this thing, they will go and buy. These people, what is the conversion rate?
You see, you made mention of you can build 10 followers and ask a number of people, bro. The followers also matter.
No
I
one
don't
is
have a
saying,
problem with
no
that
one is
too.
saying the followers don't matter.
So let's take it on a bare. The guy
The
said,
surface level,
yeah. The guy said, you've not seen any intelligent person doing actual influencing.
Yes, that's
but
what he
digital
said.
marketing is actually a whole thing on its own.
But do you know why the guy said that?
Because random
Because
accounts
we
are
have
different from.
we have bundled everything. That is why there has to be like
A distinction.
a distinction, segregation. There has to be
Yeah.
a reason for
I
someone to
agree.
do what he, because listen, you know what I'm talking about.
I
I
think
know you are
yes.
talking for your boys, but listen, you are sitting here, you know there are some people in your space where them know that do you know why your people are always running away from the influencer tag?
No.
They don't even believe themselves as influencers. They don't want to be called
They
as an
know
influencer.
they don't have the-
They know they
yeah.
don't wield that much power. Listen, I've seen you start a conversation on Twitter.
Yes.
Where like you wake up one day, you just start boom, then everybody is talking about it.
Yes.
I respect your opinion on that because you can single-handedly drag the entire Ghana Twitter to start a conversation that will reach other platforms.
Yes.
Others will just join and just be foolish because they want numbers.
Yeah.
So then someone comes on that platform and says all Twitter influencers are foolish because of something that someone has done somewhere that the person they claim himself say be influencer. Don't you think there has to be a clear distinction between you and the other person?
Just like you said, the person they claim say he be influencer.
Yes.
Right?
Because we throw it around loosely.
Yeah, and Per, what you are saying is like you are agreeing
Yeah,
with
you
it.
are agreeing with
because
me.
the thing is, I feel like what Sheldon is trying to say is that the people on Twitter, they do things for shock value, and shock value gives you like number, it goes. But do they have actual influence where they can let people do things, or are people retweeting their tweets because it's funny, or
But
it's
make I ask this
agenda,
one too. The
or
one
is
that
this-
like brands come to you, we want you to put us on the trend list. Then you see them within 30 minutes, the
It's on the
hashtag
trend
is on the
list.
trend list.
Yes.
Then after 10 minutes, the trend list is like the
list
hashtag
is
is off.
gone.
Is that influencing?
You see, no, because even with the trend,
Okay.
even with trends now,
Mhm.
most of the big influencers don't. We don't do trend. I don't do trends anymore.
Why don't you do trends?
Why? Because one, I feel like I don't want to say I'm way above it.
You are. That is what you are saying. That is what you are
Yeah.
saying.
See, when I said I'm
I'm
not
yeah,
influenced,
past
people
that.
were looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm past
that,
that.
yeah.
I'm actually past.
Yeah.
Because I can single-handedly
Do that on
do
your
trends.
own. Yeah.
on my own. So why would I involve macro or micro influencers
Yeah.
in it if I actually want to do it alone?
Yeah.
I've done it so many times. Do you
Okay.
understand? So I think I'm way above that one. And then when you say is that influencing? Yes.
No
Why?
problem.
Because probably the brand, when a brand comes to me that they want trends, I'd ask you, what do you want? As in, after the trends, what do you want? A brand will tell you that, oh, I just want to have maybe 10,000 people tweeting about us, or I just want
10,000 people.
you see that number of tweets.
Okay, that will propel you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, or the brand will just say, I want visibility. When you are done with trends, I can actually check. I have apps that I use to check the metrics, the reach number of people that got involved and all that. A brand will tell you, oh, I just want that. Another brand will tell you, I want, after the trends, people should buy my product. Do you understand? So with that, it gives me informed decision, or I have to take an informed decision where I pick influencers that I know after this trend. Because people believe them, they've built their trust on the people who would actually buy because of them. Or send your own and then you come and tell me that 30 minutes is gone. I have influencers for that. Do you understand?
Okay.
People who just tweet. So that is why I wanted to say, when you come on Twitter and people tweet, who are the people? They are influencers, they are random accounts. They are people who just tweet because they just want to tweet.
Yeah.
I know people with numbers, 200,000 followers, who don't even do anything influencing. They just tweet because it's nice for them to tweet. They waste their account.
So basically,
But they are not
right?
wasting, that's
So
their
hold on,
account.
hold on.
What
But
do you
hold
mean by
on.
they waste their account?
Hey, what you are saying, if you involve yourself in influencing, automatically an influencer. That's what you are saying.
If you involve yourself in it,
You have
and
an
you are able
influencer hub,
to, yes,
and you recruit people.
Yes.
All the people on there, you consider them as either
Influencers.
micro,
Micro
mega,
or
or
macro
whatever. So
influencers.
based on
numbers.
numbers on your hub, based on numbers.
Yes,
So
based
you
on numbers.
recruit people based on numbers.
based on numbers. One, I'll ask you to bring me your metrics.
Okay.
So I'll show you how to get it. And then when I check the metrics and I feel you cut it, that is when I'll add you.
What they cut for you with the numbers?
So when you check your metrics, you will get to know people who that there's something called expand. I don't know if you've seen it on your Twitter before.
Yeah.
That means people who actually go through. If I post a picture and you
They'll go through
even-
the comments, like
yeah,
they're
you will
going
even
down.
expand and then you check for details. I get to know the number of people who do all that with your account. Number of people who come onto your page daily. Do you understand? That means you have the power to jack, and it's not. I'll just also go through your tweets. Do you understand? Someone will be posting about porn, and people will just be coming onto your page because of that.
That's-
Yeah, the
Yeah.
content.
Yeah, because of that.
And then no, they are just adult content. Where is it?
Do you understand? So when I go to your page, I go through your metrics, and I feel like you cut it. You'll be able to. I don't want to say be of use to me, because last it's
I
the
guess
brand
I get you.
that we are going to work with. Do you understand? That is when you will cut it.
Okay.
So yes, the people in my hub, I consider them influencers based on and I gather them based on numbers. The macro, micro, it is based on numbers. I told you have 1 million plus followers, so you are a mega influencer. That is where you beat me the artist scanning. So do you understand? Because I can't pay you the same amount I'd pay
Another
Scanty.
person.
Scanty, the only thing he should be charging is his phone. He doesn't influence shit.
So moving on, Ginger, when did you realize you're an influencer?
Yeah, so basically, so for me, it was when I was able to get people to like go somewhere or buy something. Like when I actually realized that, oh, I have like, I don't want to say the power, but like I can influence people to do something. Then I was like, okay, then I think I can call myself an influencer. Because when I started, I more considered myself like a model, maybe like a content creator. But when I immersed myself into the influencer culture and the business part of it, that was when I actually felt like, okay, I'm an influencer.
Let me throw this thing out there though. Influencers have specialized knowledge, authority, or insight into a specific subject. Their pre-existing presence in a niche makes them a useful launching pad for brands in search for credibility. Now there is this 85% of marketers engaged in influencer marketing in 2017, and 92% said their campaigns were effective. It means influencer marketing has been effective. But I want you to get this one for me. Influencers have specialized knowledge, authority, or insight into a specific subject.
That's a niche.
Okay, so the people that you recruit into your hub, Where do they fall under this? The knowledge, authority, or insight?
Good. So some people tweet more about football. That is why they'll tell you football Twitter. So most of their followers are football lovers. Now, someone like that, if a betting company wants a promo, I'll put someone like that there. Why? Because literally most of the people who watch football are into betting.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So some people also tweet about music.
Okay.
So that one, when an artist come, I know that this person tweets about music. That person tweets about music.
But then
so
it sounds like you have the knowledge.
Yes.
But it doesn't change the fact that when I use them to run a particular campaign,
so
I get the numbers.
So you project your knowledge on them.
Literally.
They have the reach. But
don't you think they are supposed to be resource and weapon? Like, don't you think they are supposed to?
It is a learning process. That is how I feel.
Abobon, how many years? Sorry, 230. No, proud. How many years have you been into the influencer?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
And so for the past 3 years, you have been projecting your knowledge onto people.
People that I feel. Some people I work with.
And is it reflecting?
Yes.
Hey.
Some people that I work with,
results?
yes, and that is why brands keep coming. Some people that I work with, some people that I work with,
the proof is in the pudding.
Yes.
Okay.
Your man just said it. Yeah. That's why they keep coming. So
yeah. Some people that I work with, I feel like they already know, so it makes the work easy for me. Do you understand? Some people too, I feel like are in the learning process.
And let me come and join your hub there.
Okay, so
230
back to the question. When did you realize you
I think last 3 years when I worked with Papa's Pizza for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, working with a brand definitely makes you feel like, okay.
No, I actually didn't know. I knew I could drive conversations. I knew I could make people listen to particular music because I was literally all into music and all that. But when I got to work with Papa's Pizza and I was active for like 3 months, 6 months, I got their metrics before I started. And then after 3 months, all the time I access my progress either 3 months or 6 months. When I accessed it, I realized that it has increased drastically. That is when I realized, okay,
you can do this influencer thing.
Yeah. But don't you, so then this brings me back to the question: why then do people always disregard? They basically trash the work of Ghana Twitter influencers. What do you think is the reason why people don't respect Twitter influencers? Because I've seen people say like scathing things about Twitter influencers. And that is why when it comes to like being voices of reasoning, when it comes to national issues and social causes, they are like, nah, you can't insult us in the back end or insult us and subject us to like all form of ridicule. Yes. And when you need people to champion an agenda like the data thing, then you come calling our name.
Yes.
Why do you think there is that issue of like, people just don't respect Twitter influence? They feel like it's just like that's.
Now, I actually feel Ghanaians don't know what influencers, who influencers are.
Okay.
That is how I feel. That Ghanaians literally don't know who influencers are. Because why? Someone will come onto Twitter, see someone tweet, and then, just like you said, 100 followers, but the tweet will go viral. Do you understand? And think that person is an influencer.
Okay.
Do you understand? If that person says something stupid, excuse my word, they think Ghana Twitter influencers.
That's the representation.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a ST generalization for me. Most often I address that issue. And now I feel like my fellow influencers on Twitter are agreeing to the fact that they have to stand for what they believe. Do you understand? You are an influencer. Stand by it. Let them understand that there is a definition between, there's a distinction between me, an influencer, and a random account having a viral tweet.
Yeah.
Definitely.
True.
Yeah.
That's the fact.
But me, I actually respect Twitter influence. I feel like it's not easy to get like numbers on Twitter.
Okay, so I want to ask you, since what does it take for one to become an influencer?
Community, authority. You basically, so first of all, me with what I have done with the platform that I've worked with, and it has reflected in like, returns for most of the brands that we've worked with, where they come back to us with data saying that, oh, this campaign that we embarked on your platform, it has yielded results. We invested in creating a community where people believe the voice and the reasoning behind a recommendation.
Yeah.
And that's why I've never cared about being called an influencer or being a Twitter influencer. I will put a product on my table without even saying a word, because it is on the product and it is associated with Kwadwo Sheldon Studios. People would be interested. Like the cap I wear. I don't sit in videos telling people that go and buy a cap. But when you go to the shop, they go to the man and they tell Kwadwo Sheldon's cap, the cap that Kwadwo Sheldon has been wearing. Yes, so like the kind of authority, the community that we've built, and we have built this community with a dedicated audience where we influence their purchasing decisions. So that is what influencing means to me. And if I do a work for you, if I influence for you and it doesn't get a result, it pains me to the core. And so that is why I put every effort into making sure that it yields result, whether it is for for visibility, it is for sign-ups, or it is for whatever. So it requires you being, you see, you have to, and building an authority comes with you consistently doing this thing.
Yeah.
People have to know you for something. There at some point maybe you will sway a bit, but then when they mention you, there is a reason why artists will release a song and people would. There are sometimes that I get more views on a reaction video than the artist song. Then I went to Twitter and asked, why do you people do this? And they say, we listen to you first before we go on the DSPs.
Yeah.
That is influence. And it didn't come by just tweeting about music. I have been doing this breakdown thing for like 5 years, continuously putting in the work, being present, being like a thought leader. When Sarkodie's freestyle came, I just tweeted one thing about that thing. What's the name? He said something about the record label. Okay. The next minute it was like chaotic on Twitter. So you spearhead conversation, you champion agenda. Yeah. When you put out a statement, when you put out a word, it carries weight.
Yeah.
That is influencer marketing to me. It doesn't matter your followers. I've seen some journalists on the guy who spearheading the data thing.
Yeah.
Did you know him?
No.
Nobody knew Tekin Chi. He came on Twitter and consistently was on the neck of the government. Today he's in a room sitting with the NCA people. He was.
But Sheldon, don't you think he has a bigger platform somewhere?
YouTube. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers there. I don't think people even. I'm not saying me. It was true. I knew him on YouTube as a creator, but he wasn't like a top creator.
But do you
on
think
the
if a
platform.
random person was actually the one tweeting about it back to back,
yeah,
would they have worked?
Yeah, it might have worked. It might,
but the possibility is very low. Why?
No. You see, the consistency is a key factor in some of these things. The guy came, he didn't just start. Do you know the reason why I always say that we will talk about this thing for a week and we stop? And this is why our politicians don't take us seriously, because we have never been consistent with any demands. That guy till today, he started this thing like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. Till today, he's on. What differentiates him from you people is, you people, your attention span is like that of what? A lizard.
On to the next.
Bro, they start an agenda today and the next minute they are saying a different thing. It's like the same day they are demanding for data. The next thing, this one is talking about Mercy's son. You understand? So there is no consistency in anything. And once there is no consistency, I know, you see, that is why people always say Twitter influencers are not serious, because there's no unity. There's no, you see, you have to be unified with a voice to get a demand.
I don't think there's unity everywhere.
No, bro, when we are championing an agenda, there has to be unity, and you know it.
Yes.
We've
done it. Before.
Yes, and it yielded results. Why do you think it was that? Because of what? The unified front.
Okay.
Where you are tweeting about data and someone who is in your category is tweeting about Mercy's boot, how do you want to get the results?
Then if I'm supposed to say that, then I think influencers across are not unified.
Okay.
Because then why do you categorize Twitter influencers and say they are not serious? Yet the other platforms
because
they are serious.
It keeps it keeps recurring, right? There have been instances where, like the data thing, that they expected Twitter influence. Do you know why they are dragging Burna Boy on Twitter right now? Burna Boy, Nigerians are on the street demonstrating. Burna Boy calls himself the African giant, right?
Okay.
Then people expect him to add his voice because he's the African giant. And your man say, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And people are actually angry. Like, you can't be singing about, Africans' problems and things, and when it is time for you to learn a voice, you are like, nah, I'm not doing it. You understand? So people expect you to be voices of reasoning when it comes to amplification. But then they don't see that when it is
no.
When it comes to amplification, you are tweeting about sex tapes. Let me tell you this. When that girl's sex tape came on Twitter.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm sorry I'm hitting you because
I understand.
When that girl's sex tape came on Twitter, for 3 consecutive days, I saw top Twitter accounts so much invested into the distribution of someone's
I didn't understand
Bro,
this at all.
You know this. And
it was so bad.
I fuck with a lot of the influencers on Twitter. I see Dumens and
it was so bad.
And all of them. But for 3 consecutive days, people were interested in the distribution of porn.
Okay.
When the data issue came, then so it's like the kind of effort you put in championing useless agenda as compared to agenda that will actually affect
That
our
one,
life.
they agree.
It's different. So then people go like, Sankrofo, you're useless. But maybe you are not useless. It is just a collective effort.
Yeah.
Then that
So
means
he's
a
trying to say that.
if one Snapchat influencer does something stupid.
Oh, don't go there because Snapchat influencers, they also have their own. Yeah.
I'm just trying to make a point.
Yeah, that's
if
it.
one Snapchat influencer makes does something stupid, should we say Snapchat influencers are stupid?
But hold on.
On Twitter, it's not one person. You know this.
No, but it's not even about that. Per this knowledge. No. So
I'm only trying to make a point.
Like, they
the
are talking
point
about
is-
the time Scanty is talking about like how you wake up there like get one quick eat and thing.
No, but
You are a
here
creator.
No,
Now,
so let me tell you.
yes,
So
well,
wait,
yeah,
hold
I'm
on. Let me tell you something. Yeah, per what you are saying, for that one day, I can tell you the truth. Every platform of influencers, they have their own stereotype that
Yes,
follows them.
normal.
Oh, Snapchat influencers are this, Instagram influencers are who. Everybody has their this one, so you have to unify yourself.
here
and
lies a case where
champion-
Twitter influencers have championed so many conversations.
Oh,
now,
that
No
I
one is
I
saying that they
I
haven't, so, but their agenda
So what are
is
you
more.
saying?
You are saying that their agenda is more. So
Yeah.
it's difficult for us to take you serious.
Why do I keep saying about 230? Why do you think? Okay, if you people have championed, and I've seen it.
Yes.
Fix the country started
So
on
many
Twitter.
times.
A lot of I've seen.
But it was that one, it wasn't started. It's not you people that started it.
Are
Fix
you
the
sure?
country, yeah.
People started
Who
it.
started it?
No, who started it?
No,
because
say
I know.
It was just a hashtag on a space, and
Yeah.
that is how.
No,
it
so
started.
you guys moved it forward, right?
So-
Okay, so
but
Then when
were
did they start?
you guys the ones that I know Twitter started it, but was it the Twitter influencers
Of course.
or it was someone like
No, it
the
was-
one who
So
started?
who? The one mention the name.
Yeah.
Said the one who they protest me. The one that like
The person is a Twitter influencer, literally.
that guy said to say I thought he was a lawyer or something.
No.
Who? Baka, Oliver Baka.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oliver, there's
no.
not
It's Kali J that started the
Yeah,
thing. I think
it is
he was
Kali
the
J
one
that started it.
Okay.
And then all the
He
influencers hopped
joined.
on
The
it.
Baka guy
Yeah, he
joined.
joined.
Right? Yeah.
And all the influencers hopped on it.
Yeah.
And that is how it
Okay.
So
became.
apart from that, I have seen like a lot
So
of
many.
yeah.
Do you understand?
No,
so
so
if
no one
we are
is
able
saying-
to, no, I'm coming. If we are able to champion conversations, or we are able to bring up conversations concerning national issues, and then you later come and tell me that I'm useless because the Obia with interest. Let me put this one here. Obia with interest.
Facts.
Now, because your interest has not been tackled, you feel we are useless. That's not being said.
No,
But
so
wait,
the
but-
honest truth is, I don't feel like they should put like the political responsibility on you guys.
They
like
have
that.
done that. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so because I get that
Nowadays,
vibe from Sheldon. It's not you guys' fault
Yeah.
that Ghana is going the way it's going. Should you help to like use your power to?
We
do
are
good?
already doing it.
Yeah,
but,
no, but
Oh, but yeah, but I want to mean Nina.
Okay.
yeah.
Facts,
It
bro.
shouldn't be your responsibility. If you are on this football, tweet your football.
Yeah.
But
So,
also
so
help,
for a fact
yeah.
that Twilight likes football,
Yeah.
and he's tweeting about football,
Yeah.
and you think because Wakoto data and data and boy,
I feel you, yeah.
Okay.
It shouldn't be your responsibility.
So
If
you are
anything,
angry.
everybody, all influencers,
But all the-
Instagram and
but when
Snapchat, we
come
should
to
all
the
be doing
sex
it.
tape thing.
No, please.
with the sex tape
let's
thing,
move on.
with the sex tape thing that you are talking about, I don't think
That
most
one
of the
is just a
I don't think
trending
most of the
thing.
influencers have spoke about it. Yes, probably you'd have seen.
Hey.
Oh, God.
Oh, he said he saw. He said he saw.
I
He's
never-
one of them, man.
He said he saw.
You go to check Mateo. You go to check
He
Mateo.
has deleted it. Hey,
I don't talk about.
I saw some of them, but I was so disappointed because these are my guys.
It's true. I
Okay,
saw
so-
one or two
So
influencers
if you
tweet
see
about
one or
it,
two,
yeah.
how many influencers?
It's not one or two.
This one spoils the whole soup.
Okay, so moving on, time is going, and I wanted to ask: are there some gigs you don't take? Are you particular about the gigs you take, or
Yeah.
you take everything?
No, I don't take
Okay, so
everything.
which gigs won't you take as an influencer?
I mentioned. Alcohol
Alcohol.
them actually is in here. Ghana is OG alcohol,
Yeah,
alcohol,
yeah,
guy stress, but still magic.
Okay,
You
so
understand?
which
So there are some gigs that I won't take.
like
So when I check my back end and you bring your product, and I feel like that the people that consume my content are not people who are going to be interested in your product, I won't take it.
okay.
Hey, guy.
Oh, for real, I won't take it. You always maybe say yourself. There's been a number of gigs that we were supposed to do. Then we see the products, then we'll be like, nah, this one we can't do it. So I won't.
But is there a general one that like maybe it goes against your morals or something? So like
Yeah, the
you're not
morals,
gonna
yeah.
do it.
Rebecca say, I
morals,
started this
man.
Snapchat thing recently, and I garnered Scanty Adaroma. I garnered a few numbers. Do you understand? We'll be waiting me in the hookup flyer, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not playing.
Snapchat is a jungle.
I'm not playing.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, oh, wait, yeah, I
Can't
can't
flyer.
on God.
Them.
So you be like when you can't post
No,
it.
I won't be able to post it because of my brand. You
Okay,
understand?
okay, Ginger. Are there some gigs that
No, politics.
Politics. Now I am neutral.
Nyankopon pe.
And then
Ginger?
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't do anything political, but I think besides that, I'm pretty flexible. Like, obviously, I'm not going to do what's an example of what
The
we
hookup
need
thing
to
you would do.
Oh, definitely not. Come on. Hey, now I'm not
Will
gonna
you do a
that.
condom ad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aphrodisiac.
No.
Kaya Mata.
Hell no. Definitely. What is that? Oh, no.
What about church staff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Sheldon.
church stuff.
Are
I
there
don't
some
think I will do.
gigs? Are there some
You
gigs
will not do
listen?
church staff.
Yeah, I don't
Why?
think I would do.
Why?
Because I feel like I have my own opinions and I stand by.
Wait, are you atheist?
Yeah.
I'm never an atheist.
In Chine,
Yeah, I've seen on
I'm not-
Twitter
I'm
where
not
people
atheist.
claim that
I'm not-
you're an atheist.
Yeah,
He's an atheist.
Because you see, Ghanaians, when you have an opinion about religion,
Oh,
they call you
you
an
Makes
are
you an
atheist.
atheist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Claim it.
So-
Okay,
Oh, no, I'm
Sheldon.
not.
No, but hold on. No. Religion and church are two different things.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Talk
No,
to
but
him.
church
Talk to
falls
him.
under religion, right?
I feel like church is a medium
It
where
falls under religion,
Mm.
where you are like
Are you religious?
yeah,
I'm
that's
religious.
the
That is
question I
not
was
the
getting.
topic.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Okay,
That's not
then
the topic.
yeah.
That's not the topic.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God.
You believe in Jesus Christ?
Don't answer.
I don't
Don't
want to answer that.
You don't believe in
Don't
Jesus
answer.
Christ.
I don't want to answer. I
I don't
believe
know
in
what you mean.
God.
You're thinking.
That is not the topic.
Wow.
That is not the topic.
Vem.
So in actually,
No, but okay, so Sheldon, would you do condom?
Oh, I've done some before.
Yeah, safe sex. What do you ask me, Kra?
Aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiac.
No, I'm not doing that.
Kaya Mata.
I not do some before. No, flat time you hear me before I'm the piano.
okay. So
But other than church, so baby campaign or
No, like church, as in the church is having a program and you have
Yeah,
to
you
just
need
put
to,
out
yeah.
I
a
posted
flyer.
something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
Yeah.
say go and tell people to go to someone's
No,
church.
no,
No,
no.
sorry.
okay. So to end this, I want to ask estimate how much do you earn at an
Hey, for
influencer?
some go.
Hey, some question is
A month, like monthly. Give us an estimate. How much
yeah.
do you
My answer
earn?
is enough. But no.
I need a number. So estimate. About sorry, 230.
Charlie, if you answer, you put it with the story.
It's a question.
Yes.
No, this question. Me.
It's a
Me, I don't make
question.
anything, sir.
I'm
you
tapping
could
I
answer and
influence
then-
for free.
You see,
Wallahi.
it is passion. You see,
I know
Bismillah.
you don't.
more.
I have passion for the job.
Hey, Jai.
No, but
Oh, yeah, Christ. Jai, they okay, Christ.
So-
But I make enough. I make enough.
enough.
Yeah.
Enough.
How much is enough?
Enough to be able to have
afford the lifestyle,
to
yeah.
have a car, have an apartment.
Hey!
Get
Okay.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Okay. So answer me this. What's the highest you've made from a gig?
a gig.
He's
Highest.
trying to out.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
Sheldon,
No,
let
no,
him
no.
answer my question.
This
What's-
conversation, I know where it is heading.
where is it heading to?
No.
What's
no.
the highest you've made?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Sheldon.
We are protecting our interest.
Yes. You
Yes.
see, and I'm a kind of first. No, be our interest.
We are on interest. Yes.
Yeah, me penny no kwafo.
And no kwafo. No, yeah.
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
weapons is here.
this has been an interesting topic. Don't forget to like, comment, and then subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comment section. I've been your host, Tichwa. We are out.